There is not a day that goes by that cases like this don't impact all of us that work here. Because we are all mothers, we're all fathers, we're all brothers, we're sisters, we're cousins, we're aunts and uncles. And this is a human life that was stolen and robbed. Kayla said something during the sentencing that was so poignant, that this was not an accident. It shouldn't be characterized as an accident. It was an act. It was an act with intent. It was a decision and a series of decisions that were made that cost Javi's life. It's not an accident. An accident is something that can't be foreseen. Well, if you drink a lot of drinks and get behind the wheel and go 107 miles an hour, it's reasonable to believe that something like this, an atrocity like this, could happen.
I don't really know what to say. You guys know that I've been working really hard since I lost my son to make sure that no one else goes through what we went through, because it was hard, it was rough, and it's not something easy to deal with. To know that the person that took your kid is free, but I'm gonna make sure that no one ever has to go through that again. And I'm not gonna stop until the law is changed. I have Senator Palestina, who's working with me really hard. He hasn't gave up on us. He won't give up on us. He shows up for Javi. And I know, and I'm confident with everybody's support that's in this room right now, I know that I'm gonna make that law change. And I know that New Jersey's never gonna have kid killers walking free ever again. And I know that if someone ever takes a kid's life the way that they took Javier's, that they're going to jail, and no family's gonna have to fight as hard as I fought to get justice, because it will be given already. And I know that no matter what, everyone in this room contributed it to the help. We all sent emails, we did phone calls, we did everything that we could to get justice for this little boy, and today was the day that we got justice. And it's gonna be like this forever. We're always gonna say Javier's name. We're never gonna let this little boy be forgotten. And this law is gonna also make that happen. We're gonna make Javier's law, and we're gonna make sure that no kid is gonna be killed in a way that Javier was killed, and that person gets to go home to bed that night. I promise you, New Jersey will have a change, and it's gonna be because of Javier Velez.
The presumption must be on detaining people who could impact the safety of our residents, especially the safety of an 8-year-old child who was minding his own business in the back of the car. And we are going to drive that change. We have introduced Javi's law. There aren't many things you see in the state legislatures, you can imagine a very divided world, that have received broad-based support from everyone. But Javi's law, unanimously through the Judiciary Committee, and if you ask people in Atlantic County, should the defendant be walking around for almost 2 years after he killed an 8-year-old child under the influence, carelessly speeding 107 miles an hour, I can tell you 99.9% of the people in Atlantic County are going to say that person should be incarcerated. They get their day in court, but they must remain in jail until the time they get their day in court. And that's what this is all about.